If you are in class 10 ICSE board, then this video is for you. In this video, I'll discuss how to start class 10 for board examination ICSE. As an ICSE school teacher, I will tell you how to write down the answer in your board paper, how to learn each and every concept. As an ICSE school teacher, I know very well how to write down the answer in board paper, where teacher cut your mark, where the teacher will give more mark, how to attract the concentration of the teacher. So whenever you will go to market to buy something, all of us give more focus to purchase the authentic product, to purchase the branded product. So now in the similar way in YouTube, so many videos are available, maybe how to start class 10, but justify their authenticity, the process is scientific or not, and what is their background. So as an ICSE school teacher, I know it very well how to write down the answer, how to start a subject, and how to secure the full marks 80 out of 80 in chemistry. So today I will tell you in chemistry how to secure the full marks in class 10 ICSE board examination. Listen first. The chemistry for class 10 is not too hard. It is not tough. If you start the subject chemistry from the very beginning with concept, then this subject is very easy. But the most problem in this field is that most of the students try to memorize everything without concept. This is the main problem. So in this video I'll tell you how to overcome this problem. But before starting, you have to know what to avoid and what to learn. This is very important. If you will try to learn for board everything, it is not possible to complete all the concept within a single year. You cannot become a master within a single year. So what to avoid and what to learn? Most important, what to avoid. Now, as a student, you cannot determine what to avoid. So for that, you have to believe on a teacher, on an authentic subject teacher, most important subject teacher. If a person teach all the subjects, one single person just one PDF projected on the board, read line by line and try to discuss, it is not the way for the board examination. 6, 7, 8, maybe it is okay. But if something is projected on the board, just giving the finger and line, read line by line and try to discuss, it is not the correct way for the board. For this type of the video, you have to give more focus, more concentration, but your marks is less. So for the board, subject teacher is important. Subject teacher is important. As a chemistry teacher, I cannot teach history, cannot teach geography, mathematics and so on. So for board, whenever you will try to learn the concept from a subject teacher, you will learn the proper concept, proper method. You will learn how to read this subject, how to prepare this subject. Otherwise, if you learn anything from anywhere, you will face hurdle. Whenever a proper subject teacher guides you, then you can understand what is the right strategy, what is the right path. So as a chemistry subject teacher of an ICSE school, I'll teach you how to prepare this subject. As I told already, this is not the hard subject. If we will give more focus to understand the concept, rather memorizing the concept, it is better for you for board. Now, as a student, as I told already, what to avoid and what to learn. As a student, you cannot determine what to avoid. For that, you have to believe on a subject teacher. What to avoid. For this, you have to subscribe this YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, I already completed in chemistry first chapter and the second chapter, periodic table and the chemical bonding. In that two chapter, you can check the playlist also. In this playlist, we have all the videos of chapter 1, chapter 2 as well as the ongoing chapter 3, acids, base and salts. Now, what to avoid? If you watch the video from this YouTube channel, I covered all the topics that provided by CISCE, that is ICSE board. I covered all the concept, all the syllabus that provided from CISCE. So in the details video, whenever I prepared a video from a topic, chapter wise, topic wise video are available in playlist, chapter wise, topic wise. Whenever I prepare a video, I don't give the focus, this topic is important for coming board, this is the suggestive question, this already came in the last year, so this is not important. No, I don't give this focus on such type of nonsense thing. I try to prepare the video in such a way that in this video I covered all the points, all the syllabus from the board CISC, that is ICSE board. This is the long video where I covered all the topics. Whenever I start the question answer series, in this question answer series, I will try to choose the question that is important for your coming board examination. So, if you have a strong base of each chapter, then it is not required for you to give 100 mock test, to prepare thousands of questions, to prepare thousands of MCQ. No, it is not required. If you have a proper strong base, after completion of the all chapters, after completion of the syllabus, few mock tests are enough. After completion of single chapter, prepare few questions, then you will feel that you can tell or you can write down the answer by your own word. It is not required to memorize the answer. If you suppose complete a chapter from this YouTube channel, if you complete a chapter, then you will go to solve some question answer. Then you will see you can write down the answer in your own word. Memorization is not required in this case. So thousands of question is not required to complete, to write, to memorize. Thousands of question answer, everything is not required. First give focus on the base, on the concept. This is the main drawback. This is the main flaws. So you have to first prepare the proper syllabus. This is the main problem. If you watch, suppose a video where this importance topic or any PDF are available on the board, teacher try to discuss, everyone is good, but the way is not correct. The way is not correct. Suppose they will try to give a very good, very good based video, suppose, to you, but the way is not correct. I am talking about the process, not about the person. I am trying to talk about the process, ongoing process is not correct. Whenever you will try to discuss anything to a teacher, board should be vacant. On board PDF are projected, it is not the way. Everything is in front of my eyes and I read this line, is not the way. So First, prepare your chapter with concept, not memorizing the term and everything. First concept, then you have to memorize something. Why? Because we have the time limitation during the exam, 2 hours suppose in chemistry. So within this time limit you have to finish the all, but you have the all the concept properly. I am assuring you, you can complete your chemistry subject within 1.5 hours. 2 hours is not required if you have the proper concept. Because in ICSE maximum, in chemistry maximum marks is 2. If even sometime 2 means 1 plus 1, 3 marks question 1 plus 1 plus 1 or 1 plus 2. So maximum marks division is 2. Okay, so first prepare your chemistry subject from this YouTube channel concept wise, chapter wise, because I already told I covered everything and I follow the syllabus that board, that is CISC board, ICSC board. So I covered everything, not this video that's are available in my channel. It is not the suggestive video, everything first. Now what to avoid, that I told. You have to believe on a teacher. Since I completed, this is your main syllabus. That is not in our syllabus. I already cancel and already I eliminate this term, eliminate this definition, everything that I discussed. This is your syllabus first. Now in class 10 chemistry we have 3 parts. First, physical chemistry. Now in this, yes, physical chemistry. In physical chemistry you have to learn concept plus numericals. Concept plus numericals. This is the physical chemistry. Now second, inorganic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry. In inorganic chemistry, obviously concept, so you have to learn the concept along with some tricks how to memorize some reaction. One of the famous chapter for class 10, we have the analytical chemistry, no? So whenever I will take this chapter, you will see I will tell so many tricks to memorize the reaction, because in analytical chemistry only reactions. How to identify these ion, what is the identification test of these ion, how to distinguish these 2 ion, this type of the question. Suppose 2 ions, suppose copper, zinc, how to distinguish these 2 ion, how to identify these ion, all are reactions. So in that chapter I will tell you some tricks to memorize these reaction. And last is organic chemistry. Last is organic chemistry. So I don't want to tell anything about the organic chemistry. I have specialization, that is the masters in organic chemistry. So whenever I will take this chapter, you will see how easy it is. Very, very easy if you try to learn proper way in this chemistry, that is the organic chemistry. It is the most easy part. Most easy part. In class 11, 12, in CBSE as well as ISC, we have so many reactions. But in class 10, we have very less number of the reactions, but obviously concepts are there. So in organic chemistry, full concept base. Here also concept, here also concept, and it is full concept base. So if you try to memorize the organic reaction, you cannot secure the full marks. So our main motto in ICSE class 10 to secure 80 out of 80 marks. I will teach you, I will guide you how to write, how to avoid the negative marking. That is, negative marking means, suppose in question content 2 marks, suppose teacher will give you 1 and or 1.5. No, your desire is 2 out of 2, 1 out of 1, and that is the full marks. So I will teach you how to secure the full 80 out of 80 marks. So try to learn the concept. Everything are available, but everything is not for you. We all are different. So if any other person or student follow any one method, maybe this method is not suitable for you. We all are different. So try to learn this concept to secure your full marks for your board examination. In the each video, right now our ongoing chapter is acids base salt. So in the each part of the all chapter, in all video, I will slowly guide how to write down the answer. Okay, in some shorts, YouTube shorts that I already uploaded, you can check it. In shorts I already told you how to write down the answer. Suppose I'll give some short or the brief concept to write down the long question. Suppose 2 marks question will be there in your question paper. Okay, for any 2 marks question, try to make point, except definition, point wise. Give a heading. For example, this question, the radius of the cation is smaller than that of the anion. Okay, so in that question, if you watch the previous video, you can surely tell the answer. Effective nuclear charge play an important role. So give a heading, effective nuclear charge or nuclear charge. After write down the, suppose you will write down some answer. After heading, effective nuclear charge, suppose underline it. Okay, under this heading, suppose you write something about that question. Okay, after writing that question using pencil, mind it, using pencil, underline some keywords. It is important. This is the process to this is the process to take the attraction of the teacher. Whenever the teacher check your copy, it is important. Okay, so it is not possible to write down the point or make a point in all cases. Yes, as I already told, for definition it is not required. If the definition, suppose it will be there in your question paper, write down the definition. After that, try to give an example or a small diagram, because it is not like the annual examination of class 7, 8, 9. It is board examination of the class 10. If any, give a supportive point. Main word, give a supportive point. For definition, give one example. Some student try to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 example. No. Prepare your answer sheet properly. Example is a supportive point. So don't try to give 3, 4, 5, 6 examples. Your question is define, suppose ionization energy. Define ionization energy. So your question is definition. Example is your supportive point. Don't give more than one example as a supportive point. If this question will come, give 2 example of any 2 acids, then give 2 example of acid. But the question is define acids, then after definition give example HCl is an acid. Do you understand? So this is the first point. Whenever any question will come, try to give heading, after writing using pencil, note down it in note, this is important, note down it in the first page of your chemistry copy, note down how to write down the answer in the board paper at the very first page, note down it. So point heading first, second underline using pencil, and for definition, and where it is not possible to make point, there give some example or some diagram. Suppose this question, for this question define atomic radius. Okay, so after definition you can draw this diagram, no? It is not available anywhere, it is not available. Okay, so give focus. After define the definition, you can draw this diagram and write R equal to radius of an atom. You can give, no? So if example is available, give the example. For example, define acid, then diagram is not required. If definition of acid, example. Suppose the definition of the atomic radius, then you can give diagram. Rather, if you can make the point, it is good, underline using the pencil. Understand? This is the most important point. So now whenever I will take the next class, next part of any chapter, in each video I will tell some points how to write down the answer regarding this topic. Do you understand? So now give main focus to first prepare the chapter, not the question answer, not the mock test. I don't understand this process. Don't give main focus from the beginning to practice, to give the exam, to practice the question answer MCQ. No, first prepare a chapter properly. Whenever you have a in-depth concept, then if you solve the 5 question, then you can solve 500 question. But if you first solve 500 question, then maybe next question 501 question, suppose you cannot solve it because you don't have the base. So first theory, after completion of the half of the chapter of the class 10, half of the chapters, then you can go slowly to practice question answer. And I will start a question bank series. In this question bank series, I will include previous year question paper, topic wise, chapter wise. Chapter wise most important. Completion of the syllabus, suppose you will randomly choose a question and give the answer. No, first prepare periodic table. Now practice the question only from periodic table that already came in the previous year, only periodic table. Second, chemical bonding, practice only the question from previous year that came from chemical bonding, not arbitrarily chosen the question. So first give focus here. I will start question bank series. In this series I will include previous year, in-text question, exercise from Concise, one of the best book for board, and most importantly questions from the test examination from the various school. Before board we have no school final, so I include the school final question from the various school. So prepare your note from the chapters, make your own note, clear your concept. After watching my video, just if you single time read the Concise, one of the best book. So I also follow the Concise whenever I prepare this video, no, just I follow the each and every heading from the Concise. So first watch my video, make your own note. Third, if you have time, then you can one time read the Concise, then you see I covered everything. So slowly completion of the 50% syllabus, then you can go to practice. I will start the question bank series. Now for more question answer, you can join also our WhatsApp channel. This is made for question answer, link given in description box. So best of luck for your coming board examination. Prepare properly and clear your concept. Thank you.